polls showed 2/3 of Republican voters believed the election was illegitimate. Milley told close aides that listening to the president was like reading George Orwell's 1984. Lies are truth. Division is unity. Evil is good, the general said, mimicking the dystopian novel. But it was Trump's call to action that most worried Milley. January 6th. See you in D.C., the president wrote to his Twitter followers. Trump had been steadily promoting the event like a celebrity boxing match, and roughly 10 days earlier had reminded his fans to come to Washington. Be there. We'll be wild. On OANN, a steady drumbeat of advertisements aired promoting the upcoming march. The cavalry is coming, one read. Time not to be silent, read another. Milley told his staff that he believed Trump was stoking unrest, possibly in hopes of an excuse to invoke the Insurrection Act and call out the military. He had also shared his concerns with a few trusted peers. They and several others were worried too. The night of January 2nd, Milley got a heads up from a former defense secretary that all 10 living former secretaries of defense had reached the same conclusion. They were about to publish an opinion piece in the Washington Post, warning the current Pentagon leaders they should never allow the military to be used to settle election disputes or interrupt the peaceful transfer of power. A student of history, Milley saw Trump as the classic authoritarian leader with nothing to lose. He described to aides that he kept having this stomach-churning feeling that some of the worrisome early stages of 20th century fascism in Germany were replaying in 21st century America. He saw parallels between Trump's rhetoric of election fraud and Adolf Hitler's insistence to his followers at the Nuremberg rallies that he was both a victim and their savior. This is a Reichstag moment, Milley told aides. The gospel of the Führer. After states certified their election results on December 14th, they sent their electoral college votes to Congress to be counted and affirmed on January 6th. This event had long been a ceremonial formality, officiated by the vice president, acting in his or her capacity as president of the Senate. In this case, Vice President Pence was set to certify Biden's victory. As painful as that might be, there was precedent. Vice President Al Gore had certified George W. Bush's win in 2001, and Vice President Walter Mondale had done the same for Ronald Reagan in 1981.